All right.
I don't know how you can see that in all this.
Oh, we can. So we're here with Chris, and Chris Weller, and 27 years as the Maryland Terrapins coach. What was that experience like? And now you're sitting here with that honor of being inducted.
Well, it's very much an honor. I feel like actually most of my life has been connected to the University of Maryland. I was an grad student, coach, so it's my home.
Yeah. Is that why you wanted to coach there in the first place?
Absolutely.
Stay there a while?
Absolutely. And when Len Bias died, some people suggested I go to another place. I said absolutely not. Maryland's my home.
Yeah.
You led the women to their first ACC basketball championship. What's it like to see the team now and how successful they've been?
It's wonderful to see it carried on, and I hope that always people will. I know the players from that day are very proud that they could have helped make a difference, and I hope that the girls who play now will feel the same when they watch people following them. Because we're all integral pieces of one another in terms of our history.
What's it like to be that longtime coach at a great university? You see it once in a while with great universities, basketball teams. What's it like to be that person?
I don't know any other thing. I had a couple goals in life when I graduated from college, and that was the first one was never be a prisoner of my possessions. The second was never feel like I worked a day in my life. And I never felt like I really had a real job. It was just a way of life.
What does it take to be a coach for that long, have a great team, just keep it going?
It takes a great administration, a great university that supports the program. It takes great student athletes that all help participate. There isn't any awards I've ever gotten. I've always said that these are our awards. They're not just any award anybody gets in a team sport. It's the teams.
Yeah, what was it like trying to bring the women's squad up to the level of the men's squad at a predominantly dominated male basketball school? What was that like?
Well, it was actually a lot of fun because we had a really good group of girls, and then Lefty Drizel and I. At first, I don't think he realized that we were serious, and then he used to really help us, and he would let me come to his press conferences, and he said, "Now these girls are serious, you guys." And so I think Lefty was wonderful to work with, and I tell everybody he's my mentor, and in a sense. I mean, Dottie McKnight was my coach, and she was obviously my mentor as well. But Jim Kehoe, who was the AD at the time, he was just all those people made it possible for us to grow into a successful program.
And you're a mentor yourself, too.
Maybe, I don't know.
I was going to ask, what was it like to start off your career under Dottie? How was that?
Well, I never thought. My father said I committed financial suicide when I dropped out of the doctoral program to take the team, and he said, "Chris, you can't make a living with basketball." I said, "I know, Dad, not now, but maybe later, and I really don't care." But when I played for Dottie in the '60s, we played down in Prinkert Gym, and our first big exciting thing was to have a tournament over at Frostburg where we spent the night. We played 3 games in 3 days, and that was the first tournament we'd ever been in. So it was great. So everybody's first is exciting, and hopefully everybody continues to have firsts.
What's it like? You guys coached at the same time with Lefty. What's it like to be inducted at the same time here?
That was especially great. I'll tell the story. He says I tell it to everybody, and I love it. My favorite story of Lefty is I used to have a men's team come in and scrimmage our girls to get ready for the big players. You know, we were going to play Old Dominion. They were thinking we were number 1 in the country. My team didn't show up, the guys, so I had to try to draft Lefty's managers and people like that. Lefty came up to me and said, "Chris, well, what do you need?" And I said, "Well, I need a big left-hander." And he goes, "Well, I'm a big left-hander." And I kid you not, Lefty Driesell ran with our team. He played with our team. And my kids were, I said, "Get in front of him, get in front of him." And they go, "I'm trying, Coach. He's a big man." So, yeah, I wish I could have had it on film.
Wow,
because it was priceless.
What a great story.
It was priceless. He says I tell it too often. But it's my favorite story about
Keep
Lefty.
telling it.
Yeah, keep telling it. Well, thank you very much.
You're welcome.
Appreciate it.